every favorite, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by the channel, much love to you and welcome into my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. Pay attention to the things that are not being said, but actually being projected towards you. It could be the universe trying to speak to you in many different ways, so pay attention. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you are comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift and how it impacts your life and heading you towards a positive direction. Also, if you are comfortable enough, well, if you get good vibes or good information about the video that you would love to share, please go ahead and share with your loved ones, family, or friends, or even fellow empaths that are going through trying times that need spiritual guidance or they need confirmation or validation towards their life path or soul purpose. And while you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. And thank you once again for the love and support. It's so greatly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And today, that beautiful meditation music that I am listening from the background is called Love Meditation Music, Loving Thoughts, Attract Love, Lovers Music, and Harmonious Relationships. And I will post that link in the description box below. And today, my video is about Twin Flame 101. Heyoka is becoming aware of what your darkest situations are trying to teach you. It is just like a lot of us are still stuck in things where we're finding out who we are, realizing that your spiritual awakening is not for you to becoming something, but it's to unbecome a lot of things. A lot of things has been where we've been conditioned. Our lives has been altered. People place us in certain situations where they feel like it's comfortable, not for you. There's a lot of times we go through certain situations for us to be able to come aware of what we are, be able to come aware of what we can do with our lives, what we can press towards our lives, what we can contribute from the situations we're placed in. Like I told you a lot of times before in my videos, if you've been with me for a while, a lot of times we're in certain situations, not for us to be able to change it, but how it can change us, being able to know you can heal, being able to forgive people for our peace of mind, being able to acknowledge what we have, what we are truly capable of, the things that we're not confident in. Situations will allow us, you don't have patience, certain situations we're placed in is to have patience, for you to be able to be in a situation where people are going out their way to do things for you, do dark things towards you, sad, depressing things towards you, or just being evil. It's allowing you to be able to overturn how people project certain things out of you and protect yourself, is so you can be able to go through this time of enlightenment, being able to use discernment. You can be kind to people, but don't allow yourself to be someone's fool as well. It's just like a lot of my situations, when I truly can look back at all the things that I've went through, it has changed me for the better. Even though there's times I don't see the blessing within that disguise of that tragedy, when I place myself, stop myself from just looking at certain things in a different way, being able to see, why God is, allowed certain things to be able to happen in my life. Those things have been truly a blessing to me. A lot of times that I'm still, healing from those. But if I really see, down from the surface, a lot of us need to be able to take that time out, because a lot of times we can be in that situation where we feel vulnerable. We feel like, what, God, I can't deal with this anymore. I'm tired of dealing with this. Please change, my situation. A lot of times, he is doing that, but we're so focused on the negative situation that we've been placed in. You don't see where, all these blessings are coming in. We have to be grateful for even the little things that comes into our life. So God and universe are allowing them, they're being grateful, even though it's little situations that, we're placing in their lives for better, they're being grateful for that. Why don't we go ahead and start giving them bigger and better blessings? Because it's like, a lot of situations, like, I know I love being a motivational speaker. I'm not where I want to be right now, but it's not like is not taking me. You have to always begin somewhere. Anytime you know you're on the verge of self-discovery, you're learning yourself all over again. That's how I feel about, spiritual awakenings. It's allowing you to be able to know yourself on all levels, all layers, that they're trying to allow you to be able to project to see about yourself, seeing how powerful you are, giving you that confidence you have anything, whatever it takes for you to be able to do your contribution towards the healing the world. A lot of us have to be able to go through trials and tribulations for us to be able to tell our stories, to be able to help somebody else, and their our lives are their survival guide for getting through the things that they're going through. I look at all these things and it's truly a blessing to me. There's times I go through really dark situations and really trying to understand, God, do I have what it takes? I'm tired of going through this. When your soul is tired, you're spiritually drained, you're emotionally drained, you're physically drained, because all these things can really, suck the life out of you. But it's like when it's all said and done and everything is all over, you can be grateful for you being able to go through things like that. I know there's times I read it, doing different research on a lot of things we go through. You have to experience this, dark night of the soul a few times, go through ascension like crazy, go through, kundalini, all these spiritual stages in your life is becoming, being able to allow you to acknowledge the things that you did not weren't able to acknowledge before, actually having the courage to embrace what has been unfolding in front of you. So you have to be able to really see what universe is trying to teach you through all these dark situations. There's people I'm connecting with that are going through some really traumatizing things, and being able to connect with them and allow me to be able to see it from a different point of view. It's like the things that I'm telling other people, it was like the same thing that angels and God and all them were passing different messages along me as well. And I have to be truly grateful for those different things that has been placed upon my life. Being able to make videos and allow people to know the things that I struggle with on a daily is a blessing, because it's like so many people connect with me and saying, Roslynn, there's not, a lot of Heyoka videos that are out. We're glad that you do this, because it's like we sit up here and go through all these different struggles and trying to figure out, can other people relate to us, to what we're going through? Hell yes. A lot of people can relate to the things we're going through, but a lot of us are not vocal about the things that we go through. A lot of times, we can look at social media and, people present certain things out towards us that can be, they want us to be able to see something, projected they want us to be able to do. But who's to say it's like truly like that behind closed doors? People allow you to see certain things. We'll be looking at somebody else's like Twitter account, or Facebook, or whatever social media platform you gravitate towards, and somebody, some a lot of times we compare our lives to other people's lives. But you have to understand, people allow you to see what they want you to see. It's all well and good until it's behind closed doors. You never know. There was some people I had to cut off, because it was just like, I'm grateful for them, and I'm happy that they're going through different things, but this is what they want you to see. And it's like they're still living in that 3D vibration where it's all doing with materialistic things. I had people, my family, used to always tell me about materialistic things, which made me feel like, gosh, you're really shallow and bougie. I just don't have time for that. It's a blessing to be able to have good things in your life, but if that's what all it surrounds around, surrounds yourself with it, that's all you want to talk about, is like that you're not used to having anything. And my mom used to always tell me that anybody who brags about a lot of materialistic things are not used to having anything. Because if you're blessed with stuff, you're not going to put it on for show, unless I see a lot of people, they're on YouTube and stuff like that. They do like house tours, which I really feel that's a good situation, because if you already know, it's not like if you're trying to project, wanting people to be jealous of you, but if there could be people that are trying to be where they're at. I look up to a lot of people. Some of them are younger than me, and I'm just like, what, I'm happy for them, because you never know what their struggle had to be to get the things that they have. A lot of people get mad when other people get on those social media platforms where they're able to help other people. Yeah, it could have been, they could have projected it out a different way. But when I see stuff like that, I can't say what the next person is. If I see that they're going out there feeding the homeless and giving people money out on the street that, don't know where their next meal is going to be, don't know where they're going to lay their head at, I really feel that's a blessing. Because sometimes, with me, I can see, what, this will allow somebody else to be able to say, play it forward. This is something that you can do if you're able to do certain things like that. Some people, if you're in a negative frame of mind, oh, they're just trying to get attention. They just want people to do things. It's your choice whether you want to do it behind closed doors or you want people to be able to see it so they can be that next person who wants give them an idea and say, hey, I want to be able to, go to one of these catering companies on certain days to be able to, feed people that are very less fortunate. I would love to do that. If I had blessings like that, I would do it like every Friday for people to get like canned goods or things that they can be able to, they don't have, perishable or whatever they call it, non-perishable or whatever, they can be able to have it on their person. When they get hungry, they'll have something to snack on or stuff like that. I would love to do blessings like that, just so I can be able to say, hey, I did my part. I know I was looking at what song was that? It was by Beyonce saying I was here. And I was singing this song and just seeing all the things that was going on, you know, in the viewpoint of her allowing different disasters and where they're seeing people come together and help people. It brought tears to my heart, my eyes. It opened up my heart. And there was certain parts of that song where you can see Beyonce getting, emotional about that. And I did too when I was singing it, because it was just like, it allowed me to resonate, because even though it wasn't a materialistic thing or monetary value, being able to put peace in somebody else's heart allowed me to be able to help people to see the situations I've been placed in, seeing the things that I had to heal from, seeing the things that has guided me towards that, from the blessings that I got out of that dark situation. Being able to let people know, hey, I'm going through this. I'm not saying that my situation is more stressful than your situation, but it allowed me to be able to say, what, if I can get through this, you can get through yours too. Not everybody's out there making videos and wanting to voice out the things that they go through. I'm just blessed that people, want to have that courage to open up and say, I'm going through this, and universe allowed me to be able to see this and that and the third that I can really be blessed about. You have to, sometimes it's hard to see, but a lot of tragic situation brings off beautiful blessings if you give yourself that chance to be able to see it in that positive viewpoint. Because it's like when I see the things that I've gone through and the things that I've overcome, I can be so proud of myself. And it's not the fact that I want to brag about it, but it's just like you could have been in a very bad, a worse off situation that you truly are not in anymore. There's always somebody who's going through worse situations than we are. A lot of times we take for granted for the things that we have that other people pray they wish they had. So it's just like when I see all these different blessings that are come along, I have to be grateful, because sometimes I would not be grateful for that. And it's just like I gave myself that credit. It's like, what, you're actually being appreciative about the little things that God has blessed you with. He really truly didn't have to. God don't owe us nothing. Universe don't owe us nothing. But they feel like, well, we done came this far and we have worked this hard. Let's go ahead and place this in our life. So it's just allowing yourself through every situation that you are enduring right now, every situation that you're struggling to actually try to make sense of, knowing it is already going to unfold in front of you, to understand why you had to go through the things you had to go through. Why are you healing in the most, tragic way? You have to be able to experience all those different things to understand why you're going through that. Anytime you're experiencing something, or you have a weak spot on certain things in your life that is really going to make you prosperous, things to prosper into your life, it's going to allow you to be able to feel those at your weakest moment, being able to be at the lowest form of low, for you to be able to see there is no way to go but up. You have to be able to experience all these different things in life for you to be able to understand the deep root of why you had to go through it in the first place. What is universe trying to teach me? And I always tell people that when you're in a situation and you trying to find every way to get out of it, a lot of times we have that problem on getting out of certain situations because we're always trying to do it by ourselves. Angels, archangels, universe, God, source, mass, whatever that you're going through is trying to teach you different lessons through the tragedies that you're experiencing. You have to be able to give yourself that chance to say, you know what, I've done it my way, it didn't work. Let me allow the universe to help me. Let them step in on the certain things that are trying to come to the forefront for me. And you have to be able to do that. So it's just like when you have things occur into your life, allow them to really try to see what that situation is trying to teach you. What is it trying to bring to the forefront? What is it, the things that, if you're not able to move on, there's obviously a reason. It's not because you're not trying enough, or it could be that you're not trying, or you're not allowing yourself to see what they're trying to teach you. There are certain times I've been stuck in certain situations, but then it's like, if you have a positive viewpoint or positive way of looking at it and not getting in your way, because we can, a lot of times we can self-sabotage and get in our own way of our blessings and try to understand why you haven't got it yet. It's the way you being towards people. It could be how you look at yourself, how you're not giving yourself that love that you truly need for yourself. Going through all those different things, it's the reason for you going through it, and those are the reason why you have to be blessed for it. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of my video. Let me know if you resonate as well. Being able to see the things that are lying in front of you, what universe is trying to educate you with when it comes to your self-discovery. Listen, pay attention to the signs they're trying to teach you, because they're always sending messages one way or another. So I hope you're able to resonate. I hope you have a blessed, safe Friday. Be responsible at everything you do. Know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved. And knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I will see you on my next video. I would love to give a post notification shout out to Miss Linda as well as Miss Me BB. And much love to you as well. I haven't heard from y'all in a while, so I hope all is well. And Miss Casey as well too. So like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop me a line, let me know if you can resonate with this, with the video I made for today. Um, Share, give me a thumbs up, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. And go ahead and send out some positivity and love. You never know, your kind words can really take somebody a long way. And I will see you on my next video. Much love, peace.